Hello everybody, this is Leah White and I am the Residence Hall Director of Templeton Hall.
And I'm Jordan Jeffries. I'll be the Director of Hearth Hall.
Today we are going to go through an introduction to Box. This is a service that ResLife uses a lot, so just be ready to take in a lot of information because all of this applies to your job as a resident assistant here at UC.
So through this slide, we're going to talk about what is Box and how it's used. Box is basically UC's equivalent to Google Drive, and UC ResLife, we use it a lot. We use it with office reports, HSIs, which we also call health and safety inspections, and we keep our schedules on it and keep track of programming.
In order for you to access Box, it's a pretty straightforward and simple process. First, you're going to go to box.com and then select the login tab at the top of the page. From there, it's very straightforward. All you have to do is enter in your UC email and password. As soon as you log in, you already have access to a couple of folders, including one for your assigned residence hall. So for example, if you're assigned to work in Rob Cook, you'll have a Rob Cook Hall folder.
This slide goes over what an office report is. We also call it an OR. For the new RAs that have not seen this before, you'll go over it more in NC orientation. So every time you open the office, the RA on duty is going to update an OR. And the basic purpose of the OR is to record what is happening during the shift. The bottom right-hand corner shows an example of what might be recorded in an OR.
Located in the assigned residence hall folder, there will be a subfolder called Office Reports. Within that folder, there is a master copy OR. If you are the first RA who opens the office, you are just going to do a simple copy and paste into the folder with each new OR. The main thing to remember with this is that you must label it in the format of day, month, and year. Again, we know that this can be a little confusing, especially if you've never done this before, but your director, when you get here on campus, will be prepared to run through that with you.
So like what Leah was saying on the previous slide, you're going to copy and paste the master copy into the OR folder. From this screen, you can see Mahan's master copy of the OR. What you would do is click the 3-dot icon and click copy into the folder.
Another function of Box is keeping track of open house guests. As you can see from the picture on the PowerPoint slide, this is what an open house form looks like, and this will be at the bottom of the OR form. So when open house guests come to the office to check in, this is where you record who is hosting, who the guest is, and where they are going in the residence hall, as you can see from the room number column. The main thing to remember with open house is don't forget that they have to turn in an ID to check into open house, and then when they check out of open house, then you give them their ID back.
So the next thing that we use Box for is to track our health and safety inspections. In the bottom left is an example of a document that you will see when you're doing health and safeties. They're going to be found in a folder much like the ORs in your designated residence hall folder. You're going to copy the master copy just like you would for the ORs, and we're going to label them in the format of day, month, and year.
Another function of Box is scheduling, and all schedules are found within your residence hall folder. So you can see on the PowerPoint you have office reports, open house, and then right under open house is schedules. It is your responsibility to be up to date on all of these schedules and to know when you are working.
Under the schedule folder, you're going to see several different types of schedules. Your on-call schedule, the monthly schedule, the weekend schedule dates, and the mail duty rotation are all going to be found under the schedule folder under your residence hall folder, and the RHD on duty schedule will be kept under a separate folder in Box.
One of the final purposes of Box is to record maintenance issues in your building. Your RHD will most likely go over this with you once you get here for your in-seat orientation. And some of the things that will be on these maintenance logs are what work orders need to be turned in, what has been turned in, and other information relating to the building itself.
So the maintenance log is going to be an ongoing document that we keep throughout the entire semester. So you're going to add to the maintenance log anytime there is a new issue within the building. You're going to add a new line at the top of the log. Make sure that you're adding the date, room, and describe the problem that needs to be fixed. And then make sure that you notify the director on duty when a new entry is made.